Ravi sir.
Thank you, Sundaryalji. I was listening to the last few minutes of the previous session, and if you don't mind, I would like to say there is no such thing as new member and old member. We are all members. The only distinction is between an active member and a frequently inactive member. So there is no such thing as new member and old member. I think we are all members, and I would prefer that I had been sitting downstairs and talking to all of you instead of sitting as if I am on a throne. But this is the way this building is structured. And I have been asked to speak to you on how to raise matters of public importance. Now, for 17 years, every time I am coming into Parliament, I carry this book with me. And the first thing I would request you, when you come to Parliament, please keep this book in your briefcase or in your bag. Because, Ya Shakti Bhai, because this is the most useful book as far as a member is concerned. Usually what happens is the leaders have this book, or the chief whip has this book, or you go to the table, you go to the Secretary General and ask him for a copy of the book. But I found, since 2004, having this book by my side is very, very helpful. Because it gives you, there is so much in this book. And I have tried to summarize in one slide the essence of what this book contains to make your membership in the Rajya Sabha more active and more aggressive. Now, these are the 9 ways this book has rules for to raise matters of public importance. As MPs, all of you want to raise matters of public importance, but you want to raise it in the House, and you also want people outside the House to know that you have raised this issue. So both are very important. You are bringing the issue to the notice of the House and the chair, but you are also bringing this issue to the notice of the public at large, through Rajya Sabha TV, through the media, through social media channels, that you have in fact raised this issue. So it's very important to keep this in mind. It's not just raising of the issue, but it's also projecting that you have raised this issue, which is very important. Most frequently used instrument is 0 hour. There has been some discussion on 0 hour. Most frequently used instrument, and I am very happy that the present chairman has streamlined the functioning of 0 hour. With the result that when the Rajya Sabha functions normally, and you will see the result on Monday perhaps, in 1 hour you may end up 15 members of Parliament at least will have an opportunity of raising some issue of public importance or the other. But the trick in 0 hour is not to read. And the distinction between 0 hour and special mention is this. The trick in 0 hour is to raise the issue in a manner that you would raise it in a public platform. So the 0 hour is the most easy to understand instrument. You keep giving notices. I heard that members have suggested that if the notice doesn't come on one day, it should be carried forward to the next day. I mean, these are all issues that the chairman and the staff will decide. But all I wish to say is that the 0 hour is a very important instrument. And I have found I can only tell you from my experience, in my experience, I write out the 0 hour, but I don't read it out. Because please remember, you have only 3 minutes. 3 minutes is being optimistic. Actually, you have only about 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes. So unless you have structured your 0 hour, you are going to find yourself exceeding the time limit. So my guide rule for 0 hour has always been, I write it out, but I don't read it, so that at least I know that the important points that have to be raised. So this is as far as 0 hour is concerned. The second instrument is half-hour discussion. Now this is not an instrument, unfortunately, that is used very frequently by members. But it has been used. And It's a half-hour discussion which is usually takes place after question hour. It can be after 5 o'clock when we raise for the day. That's entirely up to the discretion of the chairman. But there have been occasions, I know, and I have participated in half an hour discussions. Of course, the limitation in half an hour discussion is that no more than maybe maximum 6 or 7 members can take part. But the fact of the matter is that a half hour discussion is an instrument that is available under Rule 60 of the Rules of Procedure in order to get the chairman to agree to a discussion on a matter of public importance. Now, the difference between the 0 hour and a half hour discussion is this, that in 0 hour, you are raising a matter of daily importance, that is of importance to that day, whereas in the half hour discussion, you are taking an issue which is of general importance. That is importance as far as the current discourse is concerned, not necessarily today. 0 hour, let me tell you, my experience has been that the chairman, and I have seen 3 chairmen give priority to 0 hours that are dealing with issues that are of concern on that day, plus or minus 1 or 2 days. Whereas the half hour discussion is meant to take issues which are in the public domain, which are not necessarily related to 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. Now, I come to the third instrument. This is very important. Motions on matters of public interest, Rule 167. This is very important, and I want to give you 1 or 2 examples. Under this Rule 167, we've had discussions on price rise. We've had discussions on issues that have been agitating the public. And I want to give you one particular example, which it shows how government and the opposition can work together to have a discussion on a matter of current interest. In April 2002, April 24th, 2002, Shri Bhairon Singh Shekhawat ji was the vice chairman, was the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister of India. Dr. Manmohan Singh was the leader of the House. And on 24th of April 2002, the chairman made the following announcement. Honorable members, based on the notice given by Dr. Manmohan Singh, notice is given by the opposition, I have admitted the following motion. The motion was moved under Article 167, under Rule 167, but he's admitting the motion under Rule 170. It's part of the same series of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the Rajya Sabha, that this House expresses its deep sense of anguish at the persistence of violence in Gujarat for over 6 weeks, leading to loss of lives of a large number of persons, destruction of property worth crores of rupees, and urges the central government to intervene effectively under Article 355 of the Constitution to protect the lives and properties of the citizens and to provide effective relief and rehabilitation to the victims of violence. Now, my purpose is not to score any political point here. My purpose is to show to you that under Rule 167, issues which are uncomfortable to the government can be raised by the opposition, and the government and the opposition can come together to debate that. And immediately after this motion was admitted, issue was debated in May, this issue was debated in July 2002. So this 167 is a very important rule. And unfortunately, not frequent use is made of this, but it is a very important avenue that is available not only to political parties, but to individual members to raise issues of public importance. And as I have given you the example, if you have the government and the opposition together, then the chairman will have little alternative but to agree to a debate on that motion. Let me come now to the fourth, which is very well known to all of you, which is a short duration. This is under Rule 176. This is very frequent. Usually in 1 week, we have one calling attention and one short duration. Sometimes we are not able to have it, but general norm is in a week, we have one calling attention and one short duration. Now, the difference between a short duration and calling attention is very important. And members should be sensitive to this difference. In a calling attention, which is the next under Rule 180, in a calling attention, you are calling the attention of the minister. The minister gives a statement and you ask questions of the minister based on that statement. Short duration is not, you're not circumscribed, you're not limited by what the minister is saying. In a short duration discussion, you are taking part in the discussion. You are raising and the minister replies at the end. So this is a very important difference between a calling attention and a short duration. A short duration gives members more freedom. A calling attention gives the minister a little more of an advantage because the minister comes, he distributes a statement or she distributes a statement, and then the chairman allows the questions only on the written statement. You cannot go beyond the written statement. So I think short duration under Rule 176 and calling attention Rule 180. These are two instruments which are available to members, but the advantage of a short duration question is that you are able to speak longer. You are not limited to what the minister wants you to know. And that is really the difference between the calling attention and the short duration. So we have calling attention, that is the fifth. Now, the sixth one is special mention. Now, unfortunately, I have been asking repeatedly, telling the chairman that we must allow members to read the special mention. Unfortunately, in the last couple of years, chairmen have taken the position, you lay it on the table of the house. I think this is completely wrong. And I have written to the chairman, I have pleaded with the chairman. I think that when members present special mentions, special mention is very important because you're not doing it for record purposes alone. You are actually making the special mention to make people in Odisha or Gujarat or Madhya Pradesh or UP aware that you have raised this issue in the Rajya Sabha. So I have requested at the start of the session, I have requested the chairman that special mention should be not naam ke vaste. He should not just say please lay it on the table of the house or just read the title of the special mention. But in the olden days, I remember there used to be time before the house adjourned for the day, the last few minutes was kept for special mention. And people said the special mention. Now what is happening? Special mention sometimes is sandwiched between 0 hour and question hour. Or just about when we are about to adjourn, everybody is in a hurry to leave. The chairman will say, please lay it on the table of the house. This special mention particularly, I think individual members, like 0 hour, special mention is a very important instrument available to you to raise public issues. And I only hope that with this change, that the chairman will allow the special mention to be laid on the table of the house. And I would request each member to put some pressure on the chairman also. Because the more the members ask that they should be allowed not just to lay the special mention on the table, but also to read out the special mention. Of course, the special mention is based on a draft that is approved by the Secretariat. So you're not saying anything, that will create a lot of political problems. So there should be no objection to actually reading the special mention as opposed to laying the special mention on the table of the house. Now let me come to the next one, which is, of course, all of you are aware, on Monday, Tuesday and Thursday, on Wednesday, last 3 days of the House, this 267, 267, 267, you must have heard it repeatedly. So this 267 really is not something for an individual member. 267 is for either the treasury benches, which of course is never used, or for the opposition, which is frequently used, to suspend the rules so that you take up a matter of public importance then and there, without zero hour, without question hour, without legislative business. This has happened in the past. It's not that it has not happened. There are precedents for this. But 267 is an extreme measure. It really is an extreme measure, and it's under the most unlikely of circumstances that the chairman, the opposition, the political parties, the government will all agree that this Rule 267 should be invoked. So this is an instrument that is available, but it's an instrument, in my view, that should be used sparingly. It has been used in the past. What it means is that the business of the day gets suspended. Now let me come to the last avenue that private members have. Private members' bill and private members' resolution. Actually, I have been very unsuccessful, I'm afraid, in getting the chairman, either Mr. Ansari or Mr. Shekhawat or Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, to change the name. There is no such thing as a private member. It is members' private bill. It is not private members' bill. There is no private member, public member. Member is a member. The bill is private. Because as you know, in many countries of the world, individual MPs get bills. They introduce bills. They introduce amendments. And the amendment is known as, like if my friend Shakti Singh is introducing a bill, and if he was in America, it will be known as Shakti Singh Gohil bill, or Shakti Singh amendment, or Samit Patra amendment, Samit Patra bill. But that's not the case in India. In India, only governments bring forward bills. So it is not a private member's bill, it's a member's private bill. Now, unfortunately, this is not taken seriously at all. It is not taken seriously by the members, it is not taken seriously in the House, it's not taken seriously by the government, it's not taken seriously by the opposition. If you have noticed, attendance in private members' day on Friday afternoon is the lowest. It is very difficult to get a quorum. It is only the person who is introducing the bill or introducing the resolution, he manages to get or she manages to get her friends to attend. And after a while, they also begin to leave. Now, since 1952, something like 4,400 private bills have been introduced in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. 4,400 bills. Unfortunately, out of these 4,400 bills, only about 2% have actually been taken up for discussion. See, you introduce a bill, it is listed in the agenda, but it never comes up for discussion, for some reason or the other. So only 2% of the bills have actually been taken up for discussion. And since 1952, only 14 private members' bills have actually become law. The most recent one, which was the 15th, was in 2015, when Rajya Sabha member Trichy Shiva presented a private member's bill on the protection of rights for transgenders. It was passed in the Rajya Sabha. It almost became a law. It went into the Lok Sabha changed it. But that is a good example of a private member's bill which actually became a law. But if you remove Trichy Shiva's bill, there have been only about 14 bills in the last 70 years, private members' bills, which have actually become law. So this is, I'm afraid, a weak point as far as members are concerned. And we really have to put our mind together to see how we can make this the members' private bills and members' private resolutions far more effective. The debate takes place. What happens, a member speaks, the debate takes place, the minister says, I am in agreement with the spirit of the bill and the resolution, now please withdraw the bill and the resolution. The government is fully seized of the matter. At the end of 2.5 hours, it appears as if we've just spoken and nothing concrete has materialized. So I think we have to make some reform in this system of private members' bill and private members' resolution. So let me end by saying that these are the 9 ways: 0 hour, half hour, motions of public interest, that is 167, short duration, calling attention, special mention, motion for suspension of rules, 267, which is extreme as I have mentioned, private members' bill, members' private bill, and members' private resolution. So these are the 9 different ways by which members can raise issues of public importance and also to be seen to be raising, not just raise it in the House, but also seen to be raising in their respective states, in their respective constituencies, that they have raised these issues of public importance. So let me stop here and maybe we can have a more detailed discussion. Thank you.
Ramji, you have not mentioned about
I have a question.
private members.